First impressions of Georgia?
We're in a company this evening, in a company of Tina. Hello, Tina. Hello. And Tatiana. Hello, Tatiana. Это масло. Да.
Hey, I'm making pasta bake. There is a reason why this happened to us. Salute, Cici.
Salut. Ca un margius.
Vai su. Vai.
We are Aldo, Vera and Toto. For over 5 years, we have been driving around the world with our self-converted tiny home on wheels, and we visited more than 50 countries on 5 continents. Next destination, Africa. Through our videos, we show how beautiful, but at the same time, how fragile our planet is, hoping to raise awareness about environmental concerns and inspire people to take action. Subscribe to our channel, enjoy our adventure.
If everything goes according to plans, we'll see you in the next country, Georgia. So, see you soon. Can you tell that we are near a border? So never mind, they just sent us back to Turkey. We didn't enter Georgia. They spied us, showing them that we got the certificate for the antibodies and we are immune and all these things. They said negative. They want to see the PCR test. And furthermore, within 72 hours of entering Georgia, we need to take another PCR test in the country to take with us until we don't exit. That's how it's complicated. But it's okay, we have learned that a bad experience is not always a bad experience, so there is a reason why this happened to us. Let's go take a nice PCR test. It's more complicated than we thought. We went to the first hospital, they don't have tests. We are in the general hospital, they are closed. They said they may do us one tomorrow. So Vera is talking now with the nurse, trying to see if they can help us and do the test now to get it by this evening. You know, the visa is running out and it's better not to waste any more days. For now, we need to wait. So at the hospital, they told us that there is this hotel, and I don't remember the name, Vera is there already, and they told us that they can do the PCR test in 4 hours guaranteed. Let's do this and let's see if we can enter Georgia today. Throat and nose. Sorry, I didn't have time to brush my teeth this morning. We wanted to end there quick in Georgia, say, okay, we brushed the teeth there, but...
These are the PCR tests. As we expected, negative, both of us. Let's go to the border now and hope this time we won't have any problem.
Here we go again. Second attempt.
To enter Georgia. Let's hope now we will really enter.
Batumi, Georgia!
Yeah, we
made it!
It wasn't easy. We had to come back to Turkey to take a PCR test. We also had some problems at the passport control, but everything was fine. Once you enter Georgia, you need within 72 hours to take another PCR test, which we did already. It's negative, and you need to keep that until you exit, until you leave the country. Otherwise, there is a fine, right?
Of 2,000 lari.
Which is about 700 euros. In addition to that, you also need to have an insurance for your vehicle that can be purchased in advance online, and you need to pre-register on the official government, Georgian government website. We link you all these websites in the description for your reference. It's a Christmas Day. This morning we came to have a nice walk, stroll next to the Black Sea.
And it's black today.
It's blacker than usual.
It looks like black.
Yeah. We decided to take an apartment for a few days as we are in the city and it's difficult to find a spot just for you. We also have an appointment on Monday.
Yes, very important.
Yeah, it's with the embassy of Iran. We try to see if we can get a visa.
So we need to prepare for the embassy.
And see what they say. So,
yes.
You know, 1 mile at a time. Iran closed the land borders for 15 days, so now we don't know what's gonna happen, because we are going actually now to the embassy of Iran to pick up our visa. Let's see what the consul will tell us. So we received the good news from the council that yes, the land borders are closed and no visas are issued. Very good. So it's now time to rethink what to do. I'm really stressed. This was unexpected. Just yesterday the news came, and yeah, for now I don't know. It's Dodon is a good wash. We got some salt. It's all dirty there. I'm just gonna release the stress, the tension by washing the car and think what to do next. Vera also is distressing.
Every time we wash Toto, it's like a new beginning. We take off the dirt and we start nice and clean.
We wanted to stay in Georgia for a couple of weeks. Today we entered into the 3rd week and we are still in Batumi.
We didn't even start to visit Georgia.
Basically there have been a few hiccups. The land border, Iran land border has been closed since Christmas Day, and tomorrow they should reopen it, so we'll have to check on that. It has also been bad weather.
Yeah, it rained for like past 2 weeks. And this is the 2nd or 3rd day of sun, so we took advantage to go and visit Batumi.
So during these 2 weeks we stayed at the guest house and the owner really welcomed us with open arms. The room where we're staying is very modest, but it's a very good price, and honestly it's the best parking we could find for our Toto, and that is the most important thing. Bravo!
Bravo! Bravo! Bellissimo! Bravissimo!
Giorgiano!
Wow!
Il grusino vero!
Il grusino vero!
Bellissimo! Очень приятно We're in a company this evening, in a company of Tina. Hello, Tina. Hello. And Tatiana. Hello, Tatiana. And they will show us how they prepare traditional Georgian dishes. I will just assist, obviously, and they will show how they prepare traditional khachapuri. So-called khachapuri. So-called khachapuri.
Khachapuri is a typical dish of Georgia. It is stuffed flat bread made with flour and yogurt, with fresh or seasoned cheese, eggs, herbs, and other ingredients inside. This kind of bread pizza is cooked in many different ways according to the typical Georgian cuisine of various regions. Here is Tina rolling out and stuffing the dough by hand and then placing it in a baking dish. Brushing the top with a beaten egg wash and then putting it in the oven for about 15 minutes. Oh boy, Tina, she really knows how to cook. It's so delicious. Look at this, guys. So colorful and beautiful.
Провожаем старый Новый год.
Ta-dam! And this is the result. Khachapuri! And the smell, it's really outstanding. Wow! Can't wait to try it.
Это масло, да.
Комплименты. Сада на 5 минут. Wow!
I'm making pasta bake, la pasta bake. That's the wine. This is just a starter, 10 of us. And then when that's finished, this one here.
Look at that.
So that's it.
Look at that.
I don't know about you, but in Naples, baked pasta is a must on New Year's Eve. In fact, it's been a year since we've had it last time. This is my grandmother's recipe, obviously adapted to the products found here in Georgia. And we can't wait to dig in.
We can't wait to try these delicious, typical Georgian dishes. Traditional. We've been invited to celebrate a New Year's Eve together with a family of Georgians and Mamuka, which is the owner of a guest house where we are staying. Their family, yes. And it's an honor for us to join them.
It's great to be here. It's a very good atmosphere. There is also a couple of travelers from Russia. We can't wait to start. It's plenty wine, good food, and it's almost midnight. So
and good company.
Of course, that's the best thing. Can you smell it? The pasta is ready. Let's go.
Спасибо большое.
Спасибо это Богу.
Спасибо Богу, да. Спасибо огромное за все. Спасибо.
Салют, Чичи.
Салют. Galmarjos.
It's show time, 11:30. We're ready to let the party begin.
Aldo, вот.
Это что, шампанское или вино?
Да.
Бутылочка.
Siamo a mezzanotte, stanno sparando, ragazzi, guardate, qua è 2022. Amore.
Auguri.
Где мой стакан? Я стакан
Happy New Year, Toto!
Happy New Year, our dear Toto. But you bring us to Africa and back home. Many beautiful adventures, but you will get us there.
Oh, double celebration! Doppia festa, 70 anni del signor Corleone. Here in Georgia, it's traditional after the New Year, the midnight, you know, the friends, the neighbors come and they're going to bring chocolates just to, it's a tradition to enter in the house and throw some chocolates because they bring the sweet.
Sto mangiando cioccolato georgiano.
We just found out that Batumi is the second biggest city of Georgia and also is the capital of this region that is called
Adjara.
Adjara.
It's a pearl of a Black Sea.
Oh. In fact, this port connects Georgia with Russia, Europe and Turkey, all across the Black Sea.
Few interesting facts about Batumi.
This is the statue of Ali and Nino.
They're heroes of a love novel.
Ali was an aristocrat of Azerbaijan.
And Nino was a Georgian princess.
The peculiarity of this statue is that it melts into one composition without the two figures touching each other. This is the Alphabet Tower. It's 130 meters high and it has got the shape of the DNA molecule. On top of it there are written the letters of the Georgian alphabet.
33 letters. Did you know that the Georgian alphabet is one of the most ancient in the world?
There is the possibility to take an elevator that brings you all the way up. It costs 8 laris, that is about a couple of euros.
And from there you can enjoy a panoramic view of the Black Sea and Batumi.
This is the Chacha fountain. Chacha is an alcoholic drink, Georgian, similar to vodka or Italian grappa. And when it was built in 2010 with the old president, every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Chacha was flowing. So everybody was here getting their own drinks, some of them even up to a couple of liters of it. Then in the subsequent election, the new president decided to close this fountain. And for a couple of years was only open during summer from May to September and only for 15 minutes. It's now a few years that the fountain has been shut down and there is not even water coming out of it. Amore, where are we?
We are in Piazza Square of Batumi and it's built in typical Italian style and it reminds us of Venice. Beautiful, huh?
They tried to replicate Piazza San Marco in Venice. Wow.
Попробуем обязательно.
Я шеф-повар.
Да.
Давай.
А, правильно.
Dove?
Lo questa вот так. Да, и все.
Vai su. Vai, vai.
Вот сюда.
Okay.
А ты где вечерали?
Прям. Все. Супер.
We've been invited into this bakery. That's the typical clay oven in the style that they cook the Georgian bread. I even gave it a go and well, the bread almost flipped over in the fire, but it's okay. Obviously we're gonna try now some because the smell is addictive.
So like this. Yes. Oh no.
Okay.
Ага.
Ага.
Ага. Atento, mantienilo. Ага. Vai.
Super.
Ей, браво, море.
Как зовут тебя?
Иракли.
Как?
Иракли.
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 Очень приятно. Vera Aldo.
Очень приятно. We are eating the piece of bread that I stuck myself in the clay oven. So we ask it to have it a bit more cooked.
And it's delicious. It's perfectly salty and it's still warm and fresh. It's delicious.
We got also a beer, so
1.5 liters.
that will be our dinner for tonight.
Yeah, beer and bread.
bread. Yay!
Yay!
First impressions of Georgia, it looks like a very safe country. People are nice, polite. Being a post-Soviet Union country, most of them they all speak and understand Russian
And also English. Yes.
So yeah, we noticed that there is some really nice cars, Audi, BMW, Mercedes.
Yesterday we were looking for some safe parking with a security, and we couldn't find any, and we were asking around people, and they said, no, don't worry, just park your car on the street, don't worry, nobody will do anything. And they have pretty expensive and beautiful cars.
Yeah, brand new. So
hopefully
nothing would happen.
Yes, in fact, I read yesterday that Georgia is classified on the 6th place of the safest country in the world.
That's very good find.
Yes.
Let's see what Georgia will bring us during our stay.
Yes.